Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing another review. And this time around, I'm going to be doing a review for Steve Jobs, the 2015 movie. And yeah, now this movie stars Michael Fassbender, Kate Winslet, Seth Rogen, Jeff Daniels, Michael Studblarg, hope I said that right, Catherine Watterson, Perla Haney Jordan, Ripley Sobo, and Mackenzie Moss. So yeah, before I begin though, 10 seconds spoiler warning as usual. For those who have yet to actually watch this movie and haven't already, stop the video, go check it out, and come back here and watch the rest of this review. 10 seconds spoiler warning as usual, starting now. Okay, so 10 seconds are up. So for those who have yet to actually watch this movie and haven't already, please don't comment down below or be messaging me. Then they gave you fair warnings as usual. I did. So yeah, as usual, quick synopsis, likes and dislikes, and then the rate. So yeah, basically in this movie, it basically follows the three three of the biggest events for Steve Jobs when he's presenting them, like the behind the scenes stuff. Three of the biggest unveilings. So yeah, it starts off with you have the iMac, the next computer, and yeah, it's the iMac, the next computer, and what was the last one? It's not the iPhone. I want to say it's the iPhone, or for some reason, but it's not that, because it took place in the 90s. Um, and I'm blanking out. I'm gonna search it up very fast. But yeah, basically, he's presenting three things: the Mac, the iMac, the next computer, and okay, yeah, I'm blanking out. Sorry. Um, so yeah, and basically, it's more of the behind the scenes stuff right before he's presenting that. Basically, it's the trying to think. Um, isn't I don't know. I'm thinking Pixar for some reason, but it's not Pixar. Which, by the way, he did do Pixar. For those who don't know. Um, no, it's the Apple II, the next computer, and then the iMac. Sorry. So yeah, is is it the Apple II? Um, no, the Apple Lisa. Yeah, Apple Lisa, next computer, and then the iMac. Sorry. So it's three of the biggest inventions that more or less changed technology. It, history and technology, I guess, in the past, 50, not even like 30, 40 years, 50 years, I guess. So, yeah, and it's more of the behind the scenes stuff, and, it's known that Steve Jobs wasn't the easiest guy to work with. And you see it in this movie how he's basically denying his daughter. He's like, she's not really my daughter. Like, I know her. I'm not going to consider her family. I just know her. She's adorable, I guess. Like that's his train of thought. Like, I guess she's adorable in that kind of weird, childish way. But she's not my daughter, but I like her regardless. So, yeah, and then you have Kate Winslet, who's like his assistant, which I actually didn't know that was Kate Winslet till the credits started to roll. And actually I didn't even, like, process in me that was Kate Winslet for some reason, or that was someone I knew. I just thought it was like some actress, really great actress, probably won some Academy Awards at some point. And yeah, Kate Winslet, I didn't realize until like when the credits started rolling. So yeah, you also have Seth Rogen, probably one of the more serious roles he's had. Can't, when it comes to Seth Rogen, he really doesn't do many serious roles that I could think of. He did 50-50, but aside from this and 50-50, I can't really think of anything else serious that he's done. So yeah, and here he plays Wozniak. He still has that comedic side to him. In Wozniak he still has that comedic side, but he's also able to pull off that dramatic side, which I kind of wish Seth Rogen would do a bit more from time to time. So yeah, I mean, overall it's a great film. It's more of a dialogue film. It's more dialogue driven, and yeah, and again, it's not like this is a drama. So it's obviously not going to be action packed or whatever. But again, this is mostly behind the scenes, and in a sense, it kind of reminded me of Birdman, where it's kind of just behind the scenes stuff, or even Nightcrawler, where it's like more of the behind the scenes and how this stuff gets made, and what makes me remember compared to those two, specifically Birdman, a bit more, is the fact that sometimes you just have these long tracking shots, which is pretty cool. And it's pretty cool. Long tracking shots for the most part amazed me, and the fact that in Birdman they did like 99% of the thing in the tracking shot was pretty good. Again, for Birdman, cut out those like last 5 minutes, and it would have been a perfect film. But aside from that, we're on Steve Jobs now. So yeah, I mean, again, this guy's just denying his daughter consistently. So and again, Steve Jobs is a hard ass. So Wozniak, he wants recognition for his work on the Apple II and the people who worked on the Apple II. But Steve Jobs is like, yeah, not, that's not gonna happen because we're innovating. This is innovation. The Apple II already passed. Now we're on the Apple Lisa, or we're on the iMac, or the next computer. It doesn't really matter anymore because your work doesn't matter anymore because we are moving forward. So yeah, that was pretty interesting to see. Again, the relationship he has between his daughter, especially as she's growing up. Because at first she's like 5 years old, and he's basically trying to teach her a bit about technology. And so he's like drawing a picture on the Apple Lisa, and she's like, "This is pretty cool." And then we go to the next computer, and she says like, "This is still pretty cool. I want to be around you more, Dad." So yeah, and by the way, Michael Fassbender does a great job. I'll get to him in a second. But then once she's like 19 or 20, she has to go to college, and Wozniak is the one who paid for her. Not Wozniak, the other guy, the other Steve, not Steve Woz. Why am I blanking out so much? I'm a bit sick. I'm gonna blame it on that. I'm a bit sick. Andy, but yeah, Andy Hertzfeld. It was the one who basically paid for Steve Jobs' daughter, Lisa, to go to college. And Steve Jobs kind of gets pissed at that. Why would you do that? Because she's my daughter, she's my responsibility. And basically comes out to the fact that you're denying your daughter, so you don't really think she's your responsibility per se. So yeah. So at the end, he does kind of come to accept that Lisa is his daughter, as we all know. So I mean, overall, it's a really great film. Do check it out. It's dialogue driven. It's more of the behind the scenes stuff. The one thing I do have is Michael Fassbender, a great actor, but during the third act when he's doing the iMac presentation, he doesn't look like Steve Jobs. That's my thing. Like in the first two parts, he kind of looked like Steve Jobs, but in the third part, like with the turtleneck and everything, he didn't really look like Steve Jobs. Because I mean, the Steve Jobs I knew, yeah, like he was like balding. He had hair. Like he was balding, if you know what I mean. But no, Michael Fassbender has like a full, like it's first off, it's like curly. It's kind of curly-ish. Sometimes it looks curly. Sometimes it just kind of looks straight. But the hair is kind of like took me out of the movie, which is kind of weird. So I mean, great actor, but the one thing that takes me out of the movie a bit is like the hair. So yeah, I mean, I kind of just that really took me out of the movie at times. Overall, though, it's still a great movie. Do check it out. Great dialogue, great acting. Kate Winslet, I think, stole the show. If there's one, I mean, more than Michael Fassbender, because I think Michael Fassbender did a pretty good job. He was pretty good. But I think like Seth Rogen did a little bit better than him at times. Kate Winslet did a little bit better than him at times. So yeah, I mean, Michael Fassbender probably is gonna get a nomination. Kate Winslet, I want her to get a nomination, and Seth Rogen, sure, why not give him a nomination as well? He did pretty good. So yeah, I mean, overall, everybody here did pretty good. Jeff Daniels, sorry, wrong person. And Jeff Daniels as John Scully, he actually did a pretty good job for his role because they kind of made him to be more of an, I want to say, antagonistic character, but they do kind of play off on that, how they don't really like each other. So that was also pretty cool. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent, I give this movie a 9 out of 10. It's a really great movie. I just feel like sometimes some of the actors such as Seth Rogen or Kate Winslet kind of overshadowed Michael Fassbender from time to time. And again, Michael Fassbender's hair is for some reason just the one thing that takes me out of the movie. So yeah, again, great actor. I've seen great actor, of course, X-Men, 12 Years a Slave, and some of the other stuff he's been in. He's a great actor. But yeah, I mean, he did a pretty good Steve Jobs. He did the part well. Again, the hair for some reason just takes me out. It took me out of the movie more than a few times. So yeah, again, great movie. 9 out of 10 is what I give this movie. And yeah, that's basically it for this review. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and comic book reviews. Comment down below on your thoughts on the movie. Have you seen it? And if not, why not? And if you have what are thoughts on it, comment all that down below. Let me know. Like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.